Hi everybody. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? How's everybody doing? Hello. Hi. It's Tuesday. It's time for Crochet and Chat. And it's our anniversary week. Yay, confetti. We've already started celebrating. Just yesterday and Sunday, we had some Zoom hangs. So who all was there by a show of hands? Who all was there? It was so nice to see y'all. It was so nice to like put a face to a name. Like it was so much fun. It was so much fun to hang out with you guys and just crochet and chat and it was just so much fun. It was so much fun. Hi friends, hi. Hi Mars. Hi Trish. Hi Gladys. Monique, Blair, Marquis, Jenny, Jen, Burton family, Brianna, Renee, hello friends, hi. Hi Erin. Hi. How's everybody doing? Hello friends, hello. Okay. Hi Trish and Son. Hi. How's everybody's Tuesday going so far? Everybody doing okay? Yes, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. Mars, how'd you miss it? We missed you. We're gonna do more though. We're gonna do more because it was so much fun. So we're gonna do more. Happy anniversary, Marky! Yay! I am so excited for this week. We have a lot of goodies, some surprises, just some fun stuff, just fun stuff all week. So yeah. If you have not seen the schedule yet, it is on Yarn Over Hook. You can catch it in the like hamburger menu and you go to connect and then events and you'll see it there in the calendar. But I also have the infographic kind of pinned at the top of the timeline on Yarn Over Hook so you can see what's going on for the week. For the rest of the week, we just have lives every day. You guys excited to hang out every day? We have lives today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Yeah, today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yes. so many lives. I am so excited for all of them. Alexis will be here tomorrow, and we have some special stuff for you guys then. And then Thursday, I'm hoping to have the advanced reading chart sheet ready for Thursday. So hopefully we'll be able to go over that on Thursday. And then Friday is the anniversary day and my birthday. So there will be a special stream for that day, as well as the official launch of the memberships and yeah, just some fun that day. And then Saturday will be Square Up Saturday, but before the Saturday live, I'm hoping that I can get over to Santa Monica so we can check out the market at which Alexis is going to be tabling. So we're gonna do a fun little like pop-up live and you guys can like walk with me. It's gonna be so influencery. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be that guy. But that's okay. It's for you guys. Let's see. Let me be sure that we're all good. Okay. You guys can still hear me okay, right? I don't know what that was. But yes, daily lives. I'm not getting anything done this week. Hopefully you'll be getting your dress done, Brianna. Hopefully you'll be getting your dress done. Okay. Hi, hello. My name is Sammy, and this is Crochet and Chats with Yarn Over Hook. Yarn Over Hook is a free social media for crocheters to create, learn, and connect with other crocheters from around the world. You can join for free at yarnoverhook.com. We would love to have you. We would love to see what you are making. If you are already a member, hi, hello, welcome. Thank you very much. Let's see. Brianna. I didn't mean to call you out like that, but like, hopefully. Did you figure out the ruffle situation? Hi Blair, how are you? Announcements. So there is a new Last Week in Crochet from Exploration Crochet. It is linked in the description. There's a lot of like crochet and science going on. There was a lot of crochet plus science going on last week. So definitely check out those articles. Of course, I feel like every time there's just like a fun story from like people who are incarcerated finding passion and love in crochet. And like, not only that, but like a lot of them end up donating stuff. A lot of them end up like um finding like just joy and love and like clear mental like health through crochet. So of course there's another story about that in here. And mindfulness crochet is the new mindfulness. I feel like there's a new article coming out about how crochet is amazing, great, perfect, wonderful for the mind, like we don't already know. So there's another article about that in there. So definitely check it out. It is linked in the description. So give that a follow. Subscribe to Riri's Substack so that you get notification when she comes out with the last week in crochet. The articles come from all over the world, just different things from all over the world. So you definitely don't want to miss it. There are a lot of fun stories in there. Friends. Oh, Marquis. That is so specific. Does he love Potato Head? Mr. Potato Head? That's very specific. Happy birthday, little man. Happy birthday. That is so funny. Brianna, I'm just gonna leave it at 2 ruffles on the bottom and do the one at the top of the dress and let it go. That sounds good. That sounds good. Have you seen Hank Green putting his foot in his mouth about knitting? So I have not looked at that yet. I haven't looked at that yet because I feel like I have to look at so many things. I have to like get all the tea because no, I have not looked yet. I saw that there was a lot going on, and I noticed that a lot of people have responded. They've responded to it, and I'm like, what is going on over there? What's going on in the knitting world? I'm loving, it's just like, I don't know, somebody said it perfectly, like crochet drama, knitting drama, like fiber arts drama, like none of those words should go with drama, but it always seems to happen, right? But that's okay because we have our popcorn and our drinks and we just sit back and kind of just like so that's fine with me. I'll have to watch them. No worries, Sarah. I understand. LOL, don't watch until you're in the mood. I mean, because videos keep coming out. And so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna have to watch it like a whole saga. Like a whole like I'm gonna binge the whole season of Hank Green. Hank Green versus knitting. But what did you see, Brianna? Do you want to give me the TLDR? Trish, I will be in and out. No worries. Oh no! Oh no! Sending good vibes. Trish, oh my goodness. Marquis, he's obsessed with Toy Story, and we've already did the theme Reach for the Stars. Oh, so he made up the idea of this theme. It's so funny. That is so funny. That is hilarious. Mr. Potato Head is the reason I call people uncultured swine to this day. That is so funny. That is so funny. Oh my gosh, Marquis. Are you crocheting him anything? So what is in everybody's cup? What's on everybody's hook? This, in my cup, I have bubbly. So I'm hoping that I don't, like, sometimes drinking bubbly through a straw is not the best. But I had opened the can, and so I have to drink it because I always leave them around. So I have to drink it. And then, oh my gosh, y'all, I made a horrible mistake with my festival blanket. So I'm going to be working on that today. Let me tell you what happened. So, just awful, awful mistake. Oh, let me read this first. Hold on. That was a tease, so just hold on real quick. There was a clear message, where he basically said smart men have found. Wow. Okay, well, there's that. Yeah, I'll be putting that on. I'm gonna watch that. Kelly, in your cup is hot toddy on your hook. This never-ending infinity granny square blanket. I feel like the name for your blanket keeps getting longer. Every time you tell us what you're crocheting, it gets longer. First it was granny square blanket. Then it was then it was Infinity granny square blanket. Now it's this never-ending infinity granny square blanket. I'm excited to see what it's called tomorrow. Erin drinking water and crocheting the Maud Doll pattern by Ochipots. Ochipots? What is this? Maud Doll pattern by Ochipots. I want to see this. Hold on. Did you already post a picture? Crochet. Oops, that's not how you spell crochet. Cute. Oh, there are a few different versions. I can't wait to see what you make. Oh my goodness. Your face was priceless. At this point, I feel all the responses should be in a playlist. I'll make a playlist and I'll share it. Monique, Coffee, H2O, and Arizona. Love it. We love a 3-drink girly. Wait, so Arizona blanket or Arizona tea, Monique? Erin, I have not posted pics yet. I just started today. Well, I can't wait to see it because it's super cute. Okay. So, if you guys saw my latest post for the festival blanket, I'm like gonna try not to cry. I had done 44 squares, right? Here they are, 44. I don't know where to start. So, I am new to the join as you go method. I've only ever done one join as you go, and that was for the Rainbow Granny purse that I made with you guys. And in that one, I finished all of the squares, and then on my last round, I joined, right? Everywhere that I have seen for join as you go has been you make the squares, and then you join them in the last round as you go. So a continuous join, if you will. I thought that those were synonymous. Join as you go and continuous join. So my impression was that I would make all of the squares in the order given in the pattern, right? From page 2 on, and I'll just make all of the squares. I wasn't supposed to do that. And I didn't realize it until today. Something was like nagging me at the back of my head, like, check the pattern for the joining instructions. I went and I checked the pattern for the joining instructions, and all it says is start from square 1, finish square 1, then go to square 2, and start a join as you go row by row. Here's how you do it for rows. Here's how you do it for columns. And I was like, where are the what do you mean? Like, what's square 1? What do you mean square 1? Then I look at the top of the pattern, and it also mentions, I'll just read it because it's fine. It's not like a pattern. So at the top of the pattern, page 2, before you start, follow layout diagram for order of joining, and follow crochet tight join as you go method instructions to join as you go. Follow blanket layout colors for which colors to use in which square. And I was like, that's funny. I don't understand. Hi, Lori. Hi, Exploration Crochet. I was like, that's funny. Well, yeah, I would just like join as I go, right? I was supposed to do the last round of every square and join it. I was supposed to go in the order of the diagram of squares. I can probably show you guys this too. It doesn't really show anything. It's not a pattern. And I'll just like show it real quick. This is the layout diagram. It's on page 10, by the way, all the way at the bottom. So let me be sure it doesn't show anything. This doesn't show anything. So that is the layout. You start from the bottom here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you go up, right? I was supposed to start by square 1. However, the pattern is written smiley squares. Then you do these 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 squares. That's how the pattern is written. I think what I was supposed to do was go to the last page of the pattern, start with square 1, complete it, go to square 2, go all the way up until the last round, do the last round and join it to 1, so on and so forth. So what I was supposed to do was go all the way down, get my pattern, right? I'm opening up my pattern. I have a book so I can demonstrate. Thank you guys for your, just as a reminder, I already have 44 squares done. So what I was supposed to do was go all the way to page 10, look at the diagram, identify square 1. Then I'm supposed to go to page 8, identify square 1's colors. Then I was supposed to go to, because square 1 is the flower. So then I was supposed to go to page 5, locate the pattern for that square, complete it. Then I was supposed to go to page 10, identifying square number 2, and then go back to page 8, identify the colors, then go back to page, I think it's on 6, crochet the square, stop at the last round, and go back to the diagram for the join instructions and join to square 1, and then repeat for 80 squares. I don't know why the diagram wasn't at the top. Why wasn't that the second page? Why didn't it say, do not complete your squares? And for the last round, do the join as you go. It doesn't say that anywhere. What it says at the end of the square is fasten off, weave in ends. So that's what I've been doing. It's fastening off and weaving in the ends. So, is everybody seeing where I'm at right now? Way too complicated. Yes, this is a maze because I went and I looked again and I was like, did I just miss something on the first page that said, do not complete the last round, do join as you go. My impression was that I was going to make all of the squares and then the last rounds were going to be a join as you go. You get what I mean? A continuous join type thing. It's not. Surprise. So, it's not so much that I won't have enough yarn. What I'm going to have to do now is actually start with the diagram. Do what it was I just explained to y'all. Start with square 1. Finish it. Move on to square 2. Don't finish it. Don't fasten off and weave in the ends. And then connect that to square 2. I have already completed square 3. It is here. Which one is it? I think I did. Yes. It's one of my mini grannies. I'm going to have to take off my mini granny, find the end that I wove in, and frog it. And I will have to do that for 44 squares. I will have to frog the last round to then join it in where it needs to go. So there's that. So that's what we're doing. That's what I would do. I wouldn't start over. I would do a continuous join. I'm not going to start over. I'm just going to do what I was supposed to do. Yeah, I would just do what I was supposed to do. I know. I'm owed financial compensation. Oof, this pattern needs to be written differently for sure. Can you get your hands on yarn to do traditional join? No, this yarn is not. This yarn was exclusive. That's circumvolted. Yes. Sending hugs. Thank you. Received. I bet a lot of people have done the same thing as you. I am sure. I wish that there was a group for this because it sounds like it will give me ADHD. I have it. It will make it worse. I am just, yeah. So just do your own join. Save yourself the frustration. It was poorly compiled pattern. So I can't do that because not only do I have ADHD, I am a perfectionist and a completionist. Completionist, is that the right word? I have to do it the way it's written. So what I'm going to do today is do square one. We're starting from square one, friends. We're going to do square one. And then I'm hopefully going to get to square two. And then we're just going to go from there. I'm going to have to take off squares because I'm pretty sure, I think it's this one. It doesn't even need to be on the block anymore. So I'm going to take this one off. I have to go in here and find the end, take it out, and frog it. Honestly, I haven't seen anyone post about this. I mean, about the blanket itself. Interesting. So many hugs for this. Thank you, Lori. I just changed my directions. What do you mean? Oh, change the directions of the pattern? Yeah, honestly. Oh, okay, I've done something similar. I learned to read the whole pattern. Yeah, had I read the whole pattern, then I would have known. Hi, Jen. Since it's exclusive yarn, it kind of makes sense, but that would hurt my soul. Oh no, Sammy, I'm crying for you. Yo. Anybody want to give Jen the TLDR? Not enough wine for this. So everybody take a deep breath with me. What have we learned today? Read the entire pattern before jumping in, before starting, because sometimes the most important instructions are on page 10. So square one, that's what we're going to make today. It's a cute little flower square. My plan is to start from square one, and now I'm going to follow the join as you go instructions that are, again, the last page of the instructions. Page 10 should have been page 2. Page 8 through 9 should have been page 2 to 3. 8 through 9 are the instructions on which square color to do. So I was just going. And even in the instructions for each square, so like, for example, smiley square, these smiley squares are going to be red, green, and blue. The red smiley is square 14. The green smiley is square 35. The blue smiley is square 8. It's written like that. And so I was like, okay, cool, dope. I'll just come back and refer to this when I need to put everything in order. I don't know. I didn't understand what that was. And even going back and reading everything, I get it, but I'm also like, so I literally am supposed to go page 10, look at the diagram, page 8, look at what colors I'm supposed to do, page 2, page 3, crochet the thing, don't fasten off, even though it says fasten off. It says fasten off, weave, and ends. So if it said at the end of each of the square instructions, join how you need to join, use this round to join. It doesn't say that either. Because then if I saw that, I would have stopped in my tracks. Stop right there. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Santa Roman. Oh my gosh, Roman. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Welcome Chris, Kristen, the Yarn Whisperer, Denise, and Jamie to the membership. Thank you so much, Roman. Oh, goodness. Happy anniversary week. Oh, we have several emojis now that will be unlocked. I have to put them up there. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Roman. Welcome, 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 friends. I'm going to talk bennies in a second for those who just joined and didn't know what the bennies are. Jen, wait, what? Lori, we will breathe with you and we all learn to read the whole pattern. Oh my gosh, join as you go. Oh no. Yes, but it was join as you go and it doesn't tell you. And you know what's even funnier? Is I just gleaned it that I'm supposed to use the last round to join as you go because it doesn't say it. It doesn't say it anywhere. I read through the entire packet of instructions twice this morning because I was like, wait, what? And nowhere does it say the last round is how you join as you go. So let's crochet. Are you frogging the work you have or just pulling out the last row? Just the last row of all of them as I go, because it's a join as you go. As I go. Yeah, that's what it should have said. It should have said the last round is a join as you go. It doesn't. Nowhere in the pattern does it say that. I had to zoom in on a photo to actually see it. And I was like, oh my gosh, the last round of every square is part of the join as you go. Nowhere does it say it. Nowhere. I'm going to look at it again, but nowhere does it say it. Oh, I don't think this was tested at all. Absolutely. Your scarf is going to be epic. Wait. Oh, Roman. In conclusion, start reading instructions from the back. Got it. We'll try my skinny scarf. I would be hyperventilating, LOL. That is on the pattern, not you. Thank you. Oh, I take absolutely no responsibility, especially because it doesn't say anywhere that the last round is a join as you go. Absolutely not. Join as you go, I've always seen a separate joining yarn. Yes, yes, but that is a continuous join. That apparently is continuous join. Join as you go apparently is different. Thank you, Monique. Oh my gosh. Breathe and hook. Thank you, Monique. Thank you. Yeah, no, it was not. It was definitely not tested. Financial compensation. So, did you purchase this pattern? I would definitely leave a review. Oh, Mars, were you not here? Oh, this is an exclusive pattern that I spent a lot of money on because it was a collab with Hooked by Robin and Crochet Society. It was a whole box, a whole kit. It's so expensive. It was so expensive. Oh, which is nuts because it's a very expensive subscription box. It should have been tested. All right, let's go. So I need to make a small flower. So I'm going to actually do it now. I have to do it right now. So I'm on page 10. I can see square 1 is a small flower square, right? So now I have to go up to page 8, find square 1 in the list. The small flower square is going to use limoncello for the center, orange slice for the petals, and then switch to chocolate lime to complete the square. So I don't know what that means. So now I have to scroll up. Let's see, where is it? Now I have to scroll up from page 8 to page 5. So now I have to look at the pattern. And I know I have to make 9 of them because that's the first instruction, is to make 9. And then it tells me the petal colors. And yeah, okay, so let's go. Water break. Cheers. Oh yeah, it was very expensive. It was very expensive. I'm side-eyeing every kit from now on. I would too. I would too. Do you think that's because she has the free version? She didn't test the pattern? Huh. So, this is me getting the box. I'm wondering if that is the case. What colors am I getting? And see, like, this has completely changed my whole process. So now it's like I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing now. Yeah. Yeah. So, because she only added 4 new squares, I think. She added 4 new squares to this pattern. What color is limoncello? You would think that that was yellow. It seems to not be. What color is limoncello? Oh, it is this one. Huh? See, now I'm confused. Now I'm confused. This is some bonkers choose your own adventure book, right? It really is. You know what else you could do? Just join them all with different joining yarn that you have in your stash. I don't want to do that. It's not going to look the way it's supposed to look. The very hard copy of Power Layout your pattern. Yes, I should just rearrange the PDF, huh? It was probably tested, but the testers understood what was to happen. Free patterns should be tested too. Yeah, beautiful box in the tune of beautiful gowns. What is that from? Where I don't recognize it. Oh, limoncello for the center, orange slice for the pillows. Okay, now I'm understanding. Petals, not pillows. Okay, so that, and then switch to chocolate lime to complete the square. This is so confusing now. Okay, so I think I understand. We're just gonna jump in. Where's chocolate lime? Oh, I think I have it in here. This isn't chocolate lime. What is chocolate lime? The names for these are so funny. I think it's this one. I think it's green. Okay. So, I mean, I want to say that, like, nothing against Robin at all. I am still really, really happy with this blanket and really excited for it. I just wish that the join as you go was more explicit. I wish that there was more instruction at the beginning. And especially, this one's chocolate lime, especially since I'm just not versed in join as you go. And again, I thought that it was that I finish the squares and then do it. And then like join as I go. Hi, Punchella. Yeah. So that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So there's that. There's that. Okay. It may not look like it's supposed to look because it's not written how it's supposed to be written. I love it, Jen. The only beautiful gowns I know is from Hillbillies in the Haunted House. Oh my gosh. Aretha Franklin asked about some performance. She was trying to find something nice to say. Oh, yes. Beautiful gowns. Beautiful gowns. Is that how she said it? I can remember. I'd be so annoyed if I paid so much for a kit. It wasn't clear. Manchella, what's in your cup? What's on your hook? It should not say finish row or fasten off. It should say fasten off on X part of the round to prepare for a join as you go. It should. It should. It should. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So I mean, it's like when something like this happens for me in a pattern, and this is just like a lesson. Like I said, we're taking a breath. And from here on out, we're reading the entire pattern. Reading the entire pattern. That's a good poll. Before you start, oh, here's some keychain. Here's some keyboard ASMR, so I won't talk as I'm typing. Okay. Before you start crocheting, do you read the entire pattern? Always. Sometimes it depends. Nope. Okay. For me, it depends. I feel like it depends. Wearables I tend to, actually. But this was a blanket, so I didn't think to. I really didn't think to. Okay. Oh, there we go. So before you start, is there a space there? There we go. Before you start crocheting, do you read the entire pattern? Always. Sometimes it depends. Nope. Rock the vote, friends. Water and crocheting granny squares for a cardigan. Yay, Fanchella, you're taking a break from your knitting? Vivian. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe, yeah, actually. Brianna, inner peace. Trish, maybe you could contact her, let her know to let people know to join as you go. It says join as you go in the pattern, all over the pattern. What it doesn't say is that the last round is not supposed to be completed, that it is supposed to be joined into the blanket. Because even the join as you go instructions only tells you what to do with square 2. Start the last round of second square, completing one side in the first half corner. And see, that's where I was like, what do you mean start the last round of square 2? And then I looked at the picture and was like, so I'm not supposed to do the last rounds of all of the squares. That's what it was. So even still, it doesn't say. We're moving on. No, we're moving on. Okay, so imagining to 12 okay. Doing a magic ring. We're making the center of this cute, beautiful, wonderful flower, and it's going to be so much fun. How are you, Vivian? Jenny, I do now. Oh my gosh. You know what this is like? Those worksheets in elementary school where they had 8 million instructions and the very last instruction is ignore other instructions, put your name at the top only and turn in. It is. Oh my gosh, I think I've only ever had one of those in my entire life, and it was for, was it April Fool's Day? It was something like funny. It was like a fun day, and we didn't actually have a test. And like my class was like people were like kind of like smiling and laughing, like as more and more people figured it out. And our teacher was like, this is a test. Like you guys should make notes. My teacher was like completely in character the entire time. And it was so funny. It was so funny. Top 10 anime betrayals in 2025. Exactly. It's worse. This is worse than Demon Slayer. Oh gosh. Sometimes. Oh, thank you so much, Kelly. Who received it? Lynn, hello, welcome. Welcome to the membership. New pattern design. I still have trust issues. There needs to be an overview at the beginning that explains that then. Yes, it needs to be at the beginning. Do not finish the last rounds of your squares. Join as you go. It should say go in the order you want to crochet these squares in the order of the diagram. It says a join as you go, so do not complete the last round. Like, Monique, it depends on the project I'm working on. Lynn, welcome, never late. Welcome. Vivian, sparkling cranberry water in my cup, boho bag on my hook. And what brand is the cranberry water? No way, Mars, are you serious? Did you pass? Yep, the April Fool's Day worksheet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was April Fool's Day. On my hook, hi Lisa, on my hook is crochet coasters and in my cup is coffee. Thank you so much for the gift, Kelly. I needed my magic hook back. Oh my goodness. Okay. 8. And then this one doesn't count. Okay. Mhm, mhm. So there. Okay. Yes. That feels weird. Water in my cup and a scarf using Hobie Tea Time on my hook. That sounds great, Sarah. Who's the scarf for? A format and editing issue. The pattern for the squares were probably written and should have edited the last round. So this is where you start to join as you go inserted. That's what, like, I feel like that would have been the easiest thing to do, is on the last round of every square, complete this as a join as you go. That instruction, nice and clear. That would have been perfect and clear if they didn't want to put like a whole paragraph at the beginning. But I'm wondering if Hooked by Robin or Crochet Society, like what there might have just been like a disconnect. I'm like, sometimes I'm a real like benefit of the doubt type of person, and because Hooked by Robin is such a proficient crocheter, I just like, yeah, it just seems like a tech issue. This seems like a tech issue because the way the pattern's written is so cute. It's like really cute. They really paid attention to the detail. Um, and I just think it was just an oversight. It was just an oversight. I really do. I really think that the format, something happened with formatting, and it just slipped through the cracks and nobody noticed, or somebody didn't say anything. But we want to give the benefit of the doubt. Okay. So, oh goodness gracious, right? That's the teen. Did I really do too many? Okay, I think this is right. And then into the first. Okay. I always give someone a second chance, but don't ask for a third. Does anyone else print patterns or write them down just in case? I mean, I'm going to now. Bye, Renee. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so I wanted to tell y'all the bennies for the membership. Our official launch is on Friday. But thank you so much, Roman, for gifting so many. And thank you, Kelly, for gifting. Who else gifted? I want to be sure that I don't miss it. Thank you, Monique, for the super chat. So for friends who just joined the membership, so the first tier for, hold on, let me be sure that what was gifted. Oh, I can't see that. I can't see. Oh, weird. I wonder why they don't show me that. Interesting. Okay. Let me pull it up here because I want to be sure that I say all of the bennies, because I always forget. I always forget the emojis and the badges. There's so many. Okay. So the first tier is, where is it? There we go. Sorry, guys. The first tier is the Stitch Squad, and you'll get a membership badge, the little granny square, And that actually changes for the length of time that you are a member. So it'll change colors. So everybody is blue right now because nobody has been a member for a month yet. So after a month, it'll change colors. I'm gonna tell you guys what color, the color change. Is it gonna tell me here? I don't think so. I have to open it on the computer, I guess. Oh no, here it is. Okay, so the blue one is a new member. And then after 1 month, it'll turn green. And after 2 months, it'll turn yellow. And then after 6 months, it'll turn red. And after a year, it'll turn yarn over hook purple. Hi, Robin. How are you? It'll turn yarn over hook purple. So then with that, so you get the badges in the Stitch Squad. You get the badges and you get emojis. And you'll get the Thursday live. So the Thursday live stream that we typically do will become a members only live, a YouTube members only live. So that one will be on Thursdays. And that will start next Thursday. So starting next Thursday, there'll be a YouTube member only live. So in that live, I'll work on like YouTube members only live exclusive patterns. Like, you know how at the beginning of like when we were first live streaming, I kept patterns that were specific for live streaming. So I'm going to start that again, and I'll be in the YouTube members only lives. So that you guys can pick our first pattern. I have a couple. Either the Kima sweater by Teal Yarn Crafts. I want to start that. And I'll just do that during the lives. Or the blankets from the Flower Power Granny Squares. I want to make a cute little blanket from those. And then I decided I'm actually going to make some pillows. I think I'm going to make some pillows from the Corner to Corner Red Heart all-in-one. I'm going to make a couple pillows. So I might keep the all-in-one projects for the members only lives, the YouTube members only lives. And then my Kima sweater. That one will be an easy one to do on live. So yeah, there'll be some exclusive stuff there. Maybe some exclusive unboxings. Hi, Taylor. Hi. Hi, Anna. How are you? Trish's neighbor. How are you? Robin, how have you been? Michelle, hello. Oh my gosh. What did you adopt? Oh my goodness. Taylor, how are you? So that is the Stitch Squad. So that's the first level. So loyalty badge, emojis, and the YouTube members only live on Thursdays. The Granny Square is all of the Stitch Squad bennies, badges, emojis, YouTube members only live, plus early access to the new videos, which will be like Wednesday morning is when it'll probably be like late Tuesday, but I'll just say Wednesday morning. You'll get access to the videos, so about 2 days before they go public on Fridays, so our normal upload. So you'll get to see it either like Wednesday or Thursday. You'll get to see it early. Members only bonus content and behind the scenes. So maybe like some shorts, like go shopping with me, like stuff like that. Maybe extra footage from the videos and the vlogs that I film, as well as members only polls. So you can like vote for the thumbnail and like what's coming up next, like things like that. You know, we like voting here. We like voting. As well as shout outs at the end of the video. So, you know, like it'll be a cool little credits at the end of the videos. It's like a big thank you to y'all. So that's the membership. The official launch is this week. We'll just say it's this week. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for people who joined very early. Thank you to those who've gifted, and welcome to those who received the gifts. I hope that you enjoy the bennies. No worries, Taylor. I'm so glad that you popped in. Robin, hanging in there. I hope you're doing okay. Chris, I'm honored to have gifted membership before launch. I will definitely stick around because I'm loving the vibes here. We're loving having you, Chris. Hello. I'm so glad that you joined. Robin, oh, new fur baby. Awesome. We adopted a border collie the week before last. He's a handful. Oh, we like voting and crochet science. Yes, I see what you did there. Oh, let's see. Hi, Jeannie. How are you? Yes, shopping content. Yeah, that will probably be a majority of it. Mainly because it's like I yeah, that'll probably be a lot of the like members only content will be like shopping. I may even just prop up my camera and like screen record my computer and we'll do online shopping as well. Like it'll be all the shopping. And you can like help me like pick colors and stuff like that. This Thursday is the member only live. No, so it's gonna start next week because this is the anniversary week. So I didn't want to start it this week. So it's gonna start next Thursday. Maybe you'll get. I know. I think the gifts are random. I wish that we could like pick, but the gifts are random. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you, and I really hope that you enjoy it. Again, I am always open for feedback. If you guys are like, I want more, we can chat about it. We can chat about it. I definitely don't want to give y'all nothing. I want it to be worth it for y'all. But like, I'm only human. But we will discuss. You guys know me. We'll just talk. We'll chit chat, you know. If you guys want something else, like the talking vlogs. That was so much fun. And so I took you guys' like notes and like tips into consideration. I'm filming a week-long vlog this week for the anniversary week. So that will be up next Friday. And I'm talking more in it. So there'll be a good blend of like chit chat and like cozy music. So there'll be a little bit more of a blend in that. The 1 week long vlogs will be like a blend of chatting and just like cozy music. So just so that you guys know, the 1 week will be like a blend. Otherwise, everything else will be labeled. So the crochet with me will be more like cozy music with some talking. And then the crochet diaries will be like, I'm like talking the whole time. Like I am in your ear. I am telling you everything that's going on in my life. So those will be clearly labeled as suggested by Jen. Monique, thank you so much. Jeannie, welcome to the membership. Welcome, welcome. Taylor, thank you. Thank you. We were surprised. Roman came in and like blasted 5 memberships. And I was like, oh, I thought we were waiting till Friday. But we're excited for the anniversary week. So there are no rules here. But thank you, Jenna, or thank you, Taylor. Thank you. And thank you, Monique, for the membership. Thank you. They are random and some accounts labeled brand accounts cannot receive a gifted membership. We have learned a lot about gifting memberships. We've learned a lot about them. So thank you, Jenny, for the heads up. Robin, I want to see. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is our first anniversary. Yarn Over Hooks turning 1 on Friday. Okay, let me get this done. Let me get this center done. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Please hold. Please hold. Please hold. Okay. Okay, so now I know what I'm doing. I was kind of guessing and I was trying to be slick while I was talking with you guys to like guess what I was going to do and maybe be right. But there's no more guessing here. We've learned our lesson. We've learned our lesson. Can you guys tell that I'm like crying a little bit on the inside? Like, so I think like my thing is, wait, am I done with everything else? Hold on, Sam. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't know if I already said this, but let me put this in here. Our shop is 20% off. Renee already grabbed some stuff, so I'm like super excited for her to get. Is it Nightbot? Are you gonna? There we go. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you, Kelly, for gifting. Thank you, guys. Honor, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Q, please. Aline, how are you doing? Now we triple check before going forward. Exactly. Exactly. I learned my lesson. You see how quickly I learned? You see it? You guys saw in real time. I learned super fast. So anywho, I was saying, 20% off in our shop right now. If you want to get some Yarn Over Hook merch, grab your stuff. It'll be applied in the checkout. So like you add your stuff to your cart and you're like, ooh, this, size medium and this, large for my partner for this, and throw it in the cart. and then it'll apply the 20% off for our anniversary week. So grab some stuff if you would like. If you would like to cheers me with our not Stanleys. The Kelly Godmother. Oh my gosh, that's so perfect. That is so perfect. Happy birthday to hubby, Aline. Happy birthday from Yarn Over Hook. I didn't cheers you guys. That's right, Robin. Clink. And then you'll match our little emoji. Our emoji is this. It's literally this, cheersing. I'm like literally so proud of that emoji. I'm really proud of that emoji. I was gonna have my husband design it, and I was like, no, man, I could totally do it. Because for those of you guys who don't know, my husband he works in animation. He is a visual development artist, and he's offered to make some emojis. But I was like, nah, man, I know how to work Canva. I can totally do this. And they came out so cute. I'm really proud of the cheers one. I really am. Happy birthday, Mr. Q, please. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I think that's it. So get your cheers, not Stanley, and we can cheers together. I was trying to be slick and guess what the pattern was. And like, this is what I was saying. So the reason why I did this is because anytime I have to make a bunch of squares for something, my instinct is to block them. So like this blanket isn't blocked either. Let me see if the word block is even in the pattern. Hold on. We're gonna see. Block. Oh, here we go. Where is this? Oh, it's at the end of the border instructions, just before the layout instructions and the join as you go instructions. It says gently block blanket if needed and enjoy. That's it. That's where it says it. So I am corrected. It does say to block it. But this is my instinct. This is my instinct when I make squares for a blanket. So I was like, yeah, I'll just go in the order of the pattern and make the squares. I'll block them, then I'll put them together, and my blanket will be perfect. At this point, I'm just hoping that I have enough squares to make or enough yarn to make all the squares. That's really like my only concern. I know that when I go to frog the last rows of these and then go back to crochet, the yarn's already stretched, so I'm gonna end up with a lot of leftover yarn, and you guys know how I feel about that. My tails are extra short because I do not like waste. I don't like to like waste my yarn. So I know I'm just gonna have to let it go, that I'm gonna end up with some very long ends. I'm not gonna front. I might just tie them together. I might use them. I might. If I run out of yarn, I'm gonna save those ends. I'm gonna save them. I'm gonna tie them up. I don't know. Hi, Jay Valencia. How are you? No worries. How are you doing? Oh, Michelle, I'm sure it's chaotic there. Thank you, Jay Valencia. Is that for me? Oh no, because my birthday is until Friday. But Q Please's husband's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Mr. Q Please. I don't like waste either, but you can use the ends for stuffing. I could, but what I'm concerned about is that like I'm gonna use up yarn. So I'm hoping that they gave us a lot of extra yarn in the kit. That's what I'm hoping. Water break. Cheers. Posture check, everybody. Posture check. I can never bring myself to throw away yarn. I keep the short ends for stuffing Emmy. Oh yeah, I started collecting my ends. When did we start this, friends? Oh, we started this probably like in February, probably at the beginning of the lives, because I have my wedding favor tails in here. It's like a geological, like, you can like see at what century did Samantha crochet this? Oh, here's evidence. I don't know what that voice is, but you guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. Yeah, I'm saving mine for a pillow. I have to make the pillow sleeve, and then I'm just gonna stuff it because I saw a post where a woman did that, and I think she said it took her 3 years to fill up her pillow. So that's what I'm doing. And then this counts as a half double. So we're gonna slip stitch into the beginning of that, right? Because that's what the instructions say. Do you do the ends and fiber fill, Chris? Or just the ends? Like, do you prefer your amigurumi to be soft on the softer side or firm? Because the reason why I don't use it to fill my amigurumi is because I like my amigurumi to be very firm. Very, very firm. See, like, this is how long my tail is. Like, that is the perfect length for me. Vivian, I don't like waste either, and I'm afraid of yarn chicken, so I always buy extra yarn. But when you buy a kit, your hands are tied. Yeah. Yeah. I always buy one extra skein than I think I need. Even like I do the math multiple times, and I'll still buy one more than I think I need. Okay, it says to fasten off. And I have 24 stitches. Okay. Bye, Brunette. Oh, hi, Brunette. Bye, Brunette. Have a good day. Yes, LOL, I like the ends in a jar. It is colorful. Isn't it so fun? I love it. I love it. Oh, why is this here? Why is this here? There we go. I love it. Mixture of both. Okay, cool. Did you start in April? I don't think I started in April. I know I started the lives here in February. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we started in February. And so I think I started collecting the ends in maybe like March. We started the YouTube though last October. Let me see if I can weave in this end as I go. In the same stitch as join. Okay, let me get this petal down and see how it's supposed to be. Oh, let me do a different one. We won't do that one. So I feel like it does matter then which one I do this in. Otherwise, it's not gonna go. It's not gonna go in. Paleon yarnagist. Paleon yarnagist. Same, I like them in on the firmer side. So I'll start with polyfill and then fill in the center with yarn ends. That makes sense. That's what I've seen people do. I've seen people do that. Okay, so we'll put this one here. And then, oh goodness, that's a lot in this stitch. And then I really like crocheting flowers. I like that they seem to be like the same kind of pattern every single time. It's like it's always a combination of single crochet, half double, double, and treble. And then if you want to get fancy, you put a little picot at the top, and then you repeat the sequence but backwards coming down. We did that with the apple blossom. It was actually the same kind of sequence for the maple leaf from Yarn Inspirations. I just think it's so cool. It's one of those things where like crochet is just really cool. That's how I feel. It's just I love the shape. I love the shape especially for a leaf or a petal or something like that. I just think it's so genius. It's so simple. I feel like anyone could do it. That's like the simplest way to do it. And I just love it. I just love it. That's what I'm doing here. So this one is a small flower. So it's going to end up being a little bit smaller than the daisies. So I'm actually excited. I'm excited to see how this turns out. It's funny because I think this one was coming up anyway. If I were to finish the rainbow squares, which I didn't, I was almost finished with the last 5 rainbow grannies. And that's when I read the instructions and I stopped myself. So I actually stopped myself on the round just before the joining round. I think you started right before the first episode of Stitches. I could be wrong though. Oh no, Gladys, you're probably absolutely correct because you've been rewatching them. Yeah, I think the first live episode was February or was it January? I can actually see. Sarah, I had a touching base. Told him about our fun community. He was happy I found y'all, as am I. Sarah, I'm so happy you're here. Oh, I love that. That's so like that is wonderful. Robin, agreed. Agreed. That is so wonderful. I can tell y'all have helped me absolutely with my mental health. Like, oh, absolutely. That makes me really happy, Sarah. And it's just like, I don't know, there's so many articles that have been coming out praising crochet in its ability to help folks find community, like when you find community in crochet, or even just like sitting down and crocheting. Because I know a lot of you guys even told us, like during our Zoom hangout, that I won't say any names. I don't want to put y'all on blast. Um, During our Zoom hangout, that you came into crochet because of therapy. Like my first mood tracker blanket was because of therapy. That was like when I told my therapist that I had started it, she was like all in and wanted weekly updates. Like I was seeing her every week. She wanted weekly updates and was just so excited, and then like asked me for like my pattern and like my ideas and inspiration so that she could talk with her other patients about possibly starting it. And so I'm hoping, like from that day, I had this like little hope in the back of my head that like there's other people out there who are doing mood tracker blankets and like their mental health has improved because like my therapist was like, hey, like my other client is doing this, maybe you should try it. And like hopefully they told people and they told people. So it's kind of like a branch, you know, like the really fun like fungi visuals, like how they have that whole network. You know, you know what I mean. I just love it. I love it. I love it. It makes me really happy to hear, Sarah. Sending you so many good vibes, Sarah. I love it. I joined when you were finishing Anchor. Love the vibe here. Vivian, you did. Welcome. A lot of you guys joined during Summer Stash Bash. So many of y'all joined during the Summer Stash Bash. right? Who all joined during the middle of the summer stash bash? And then you guys were like, oh, is it too late for me to join? And I was like, no, it's not. Stop buying yarn. Let's bust your stash. A lot of you guys found us then, which I just like, I love. We're going to be doing that yearly for sure. Like, we're going to be doing it next year. I have a trip though next summer. So I might need like one pass. I might need a pass just for that one trip because there's no way I'm going to leave the country and not buy yarn. But we will be doing it again next year. Like, it's so funny because when I planned that trip, that was my first thought. Was like, oh, I'm gonna buy yarn. And then my second thought was, oh no, the summer stash bash. Like, I'm not even joking. I was like, oh no, the summer stash bash. I started watercolor painting for my coach. Ooh, then I found crochet and it was all over for me there. Are you still painting? I thought, who was it that who posted some watercolor paintings on Yarn Over Hook the other day? And this. Okay, that's where I'm getting mixed up. Jay Valencia, I joined during Summer Stash Bash. I know I joined during that time. Yeah, a lot of you guys did. Gladys, I think I joined, but didn't have a stash at the time, lol. But now you have a stash. Vivian Crosby, how are you doing? Trish, I joined when you was doing the basket for the Summer Stash Bash. You did, Trish. You joined us that first week. That was our first week of the Summer Stash Bash. Do a Spring Stash Bash? Should we do something for the spring? Should we move it for the spring? But Summer Stash Bash has just like a nice ring to it. And it's like nice because then like you bust your stash in the summer because then you prep for all the like Halloween and like winter yarn. You know what I mean? That's why like it was like perfect timing. I have purchased so much yarn since the end of the Summer Stash Bash, even just for like blankets and sweaters and stuff. So I feel like the summer is like a perfect time to cleanse. I know it's like spring cleaning, but I feel like the summer, for yarn at least, is like the perfect time to cleanse. Cleanse our yarn stash and make way for more yarn. Make way for the winter rush. Look at how pretty these petals are. The center is so big though. Oh, the center is supposed to be that big. It is pretty big. Look how cute the petals are though. Aren't those adorable? Cute. I feel like this light is kind of weird. Hold on. Okay. That was bright. There we go. That's better. Cute. Because I buy extra, I'm always doing scrap projects, and that's how you came up as suggestions. Oh, see, that's good to know. That is good to know because I noticed that there are people who are still watching the Summer Stash Bash videos. Goddess, is that you? I know a few of you guys are watching old episodes in between, and I love it. I love it, love it. I've gone through so much of my stash since finding Yarn Over Hook. Still got more to go through, but I'm getting to the point where I should be able to buy yarn by my birthday. Yay, Sarah! Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. That makes me really happy that we were able to help you with that. Oh, that makes me so happy. And then like, I'm pretty sure that Nightbot has this. Nightbot, can you help us sister out? Is this it? I think so. Yes. So here, if you missed the Summer Stash Bash, here is a blog post that has all of the patterns that we featured for the month. So what's awesome is that we found 8 patterns and pattern makers that we loved and suggested those patterns for like the 8 weeks that we were busting our stash. So if you're looking for some scrap projects, you can take a look at what we were checking out during the Summer Stash Bash this year. Yay! Fanchella, I joined during the Summer Sash Bash. Monique, I joined during Summer Sash Bash too. Gladys, I'm not there yet, but almost. I love it, Gladys. I love it. I can see. I was like, I think that's Gladys watching those old lives. Okay, I want to do a yarn over hook check because I haven't done one yet. Hi, Callie. How's your blanket going? Focus. Okay. Sarah, my scarf so far. Sarah, crocheting machine. Shoo, 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 shoo. It looks great, Sarah. Did you post a picture of your beanie? Robin. Oh my gosh. Hi, Jack. Cutie. Oh, the pattern on his face is so cute, Robin. I can't. We have a section in the forums for pets of yarn over hook. So do not hesitate to post pictures. In fact, it's a requirement for joining. If you have a pet, you have to post a picture there. Mari, are you here? I don't know if Mari's here. Our community is missing you. Oh, right, I forgot she's been on vacation. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I don't think I missed anybody. Did I miss anybody's things? Anybody's stuff that they posted? I don't think I missed it. I think I saw everybody. Jenny, we don't talk about my stash. Jenny, you said that all summer too. You said that all summer. It's okay. We forgive you because you were trying to keep Joanne from closing. So that's totally fine. That's totally fine. You are forgiven. It wasn't your fault. In fact, you were trying to help them. Mhm. Mhm. Oh, for yourself, Kelly? Or are they gifts? Vivian Crosby, I can't bust my stash because every time I get an order to make something, I go by the color they want because I don't have it on hand. I drive 45 minutes and then they change their mind. And you still take commissions? I'd be like, closed. Cut the show. Cut the show. I'm done. That would be me. You are strong. You are strong, Vivian. Rihanna. That's rocket. A blessing and a curse. Exactly. For my table and kitchen. Yay, Callie. Is the blanket for you as well, or is that one a gift? A lady should not speak of her stash. LOL. I mean, we say that in the yarn cataloging tags. We put that in the welcome letter. So the packet for this, for like keeping track of your yarn, we put, no one needs to know how much yarn you have but us, from Sammy and Alexis. So we're on the same wavelength, Vivian. Has anybody started cataloging their yarn? I know Renee has, but she's not here. But a few of you guys got the yarn cataloging tags. Vivian, I would get half up from upfront from customers. Oh yeah. So if you don't mind us asking, Vivian Crosby, so how do you deal with that? With people like changing their mind in the middle of your 45-minute drive? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. What do you do if you don't mind? Yay, Callie. I can't wait to see it finished. Oh my gosh, this flower is so cute. I really hope I'm crocheting it correctly. Now I feel like I'm gonna second guess everything I do with this pattern. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. I'm gonna have to do something to find my crojo. I think once I get this first row going and I get like a flow of like jumping back and forth in the pattern, I think I'll find my crojo again with this, my crojoy. Because that did kind of bum me out, I'm not gonna lie. It did kind of bum me out. But I had hours to be bummed about it before coming here to the live. So I was able to get some of that feeling out of the way. So now it's just like I'm at the laughing point of it. What is it? 7 stages of grief? I feel like I'm at the acceptance. Maybe? What's right before that? I might be there. I might be like a 6.5. Jenny, I actually used up a bit of my stash with all the blankets I did while healing this past 3 months. I know you made 5 blankets just in the last 3 months, right? Is that what you said in the comments on my last video? No, we all are very glad that she's on the mend. Very, very glad. That's a long time, Jenny. You've gotten a lot of crocheting done, and I'm glad at least like you can have some company a little bit during the lives. We can hang out. I'm always glad to see when you pop in. Does anybody do batches for their crochet? Or do you only do like commissions? Vivian Crosby. Vivian Crosby, I do sell pre-made things. If I have it on hand, I charge them extra. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I'm sure it's worse since you were doing it on a live. The pressure is on. My gosh, you didn't have to point it out, Vivian. My goodness. I mean, you guys have heard me talk about this before. I don't mind making mistakes. I like embrace it because I feel like there's a lot of like fakeness, especially on social media and like from influencers, and I don't want to be part of that problem. Um, I don't want you guys to ever come into this space feeling like, man, Samantha never makes mistakes. I do. Man, Samantha is such a perfect crocheter. I'm absolutely not. Man, Samantha is like so fast. It depends on the stitch. It depends on the pattern. Like none of that. No, no. And so I had even I didn't even hesitate. I could have just like not said anything. This was a big mistake. This was a big mistake in this pattern, and I could have just not said anything. Kept my like influencer image up. You know what I mean? But that would have been so inauthentic and just like yuckies. And the fact that like I'm taking y'all on this journey with me with this blanket, there was zero hesitation. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to tell everybody later. Like that was my first instinct. So I am absolutely not afraid or pressured to not make mistakes on here. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And y'all are real and we talk about crochet mistakes together all the time. Um like our shirts just frog it. Like you guys voted on a blanket for me to frog 8 rows back. I will forever remember that, by the way. So yeah, no. Absolutely, we all learn from mistakes. We like that you keep it real. Absolutely. It's the real deal here. Real deal here. Real deal here. There we go. Jenny finished 5. One was about a third of the way through. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I'm actually able to walk without a boot a little bit. Yes. That's good to hear, Jenny. That's so good to hear. A great philosopher once said, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Let's do our dance. We appreciate your realness. Thank you. I appreciate y'all's realness. But I feel better about my jacked up dress now. You should feel better. And that feel betterness, that like kind of energy, let's put that into finishing the dress, Brianna. Okay, we're sending you finish it energy. Just rezone, but sending Brianna finish it energy. Panchella, I'm glad. That's why I love it here. Oh yes, absolutely, absolutely, positively. And I'm glad that you guys love it. I'm glad that you guys appreciate it. Cause yeah, I mean, I don't know. People can do what they want. You know, you do what floats your boat, whatever. You don't want to ever show your crochet mistakes. That's fine. You do you. Um, but that's not what y'all will find here. Like, I will probably reiterate this huge mistake probably on Thursday for the 1 week long vlog because I think I'm going to crochet something different today during the filming, what I filmed today. No, I might work on this. I don't know. I can't decide what I want to work on for the vlog later, but I might work on this so I can get that going. So it will be like doubly permanent. Not only is it recorded in the live, my ginormous mistake, it will be recorded in a vlog. It'll be doubly out there. So everyone knows that Sammy of Yarn Over Hook is not a perfect crocheter. You also learn from your mistakes. Exactly. What will I be doing from now on? Remember, friends, what did we learn from today? What if anything, what did we take away from today? What's today's lesson? Read the entire pattern. Read the entire pattern. I imagined you guys as like a class and like I had like a board up here. Read the entire read the entire pattern and then you underline it, all the underlines. So like just pretend that was like a bright green chalkboard and that this is my chalk. And then you guys are here and we're all like, read the entire pattern. In unison, read the whole pattern first. Yep, read the whole pattern first. Line, 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 line. Class dismissed. Jay Valencia, this is a safe space and I feel I can relax and make stuff or eat ice cream and lurk. Oh yes. Oh yes, absolutely. This is absolutely a safe space. And it will always be that way. I told you guys, I got you. If anything happens, if anybody's here, delete. I got you. We will always keep this space safe. You see, nothing I make is mistake free. So I just never thought about the idea of being perfect. Keep it that way, Kelly. Keep it that way. Because I even talk about it in the chatty vlog that like I am so excited that I will never learn everything about crochet, which makes me so excited about like the next thing I'm going to learn and the next thing I'm going to learn. I've learned what join as you go actually means today. I learned what that actually entails. Which is actually like true. Like mistake aside and me crying inside aside, I don't do join as you go. Like I've never done a tight join as you go. So I feel like had I done it before, it might have like ding like in my head, hey, maybe the last round is a join as you go. But because I've never done it before, like I don't know. I don't know. Whatever that means. So yeah. I've learned a couple of things today. I've learned a couple of things. Let me be sure that I'm on track with this. I want to finish it before we go. I want to film for y'all. I want to film some content for y'all. You know, get my influencer on. You know what I mean? Water break. Posture check. Cheers. There's no mistakes, just learning experiences. I love it. I love it. It's okay to make mistakes, yes, and read the entire pattern. I made that mistake once and ended up with an unfinished Scooby-Doo that went to the dog. Robin! I hadn't even thought about that as a possibility for getting rid of whips that you don't want to finish. New dog toy. Maybe we should get a puppy. The teacher in you. In me, Monique. I love tutorials instead of a pattern. I mean, I don't mind both, and there are video tutorials for most of the squares for this blanket. Like I said, I just wish it was written at the beginning. Hi, Kathleen. If there are unmistakable mistakes and so recognizable, they just make me cry every time I think of that project. I'll fix it or frog it. Otherwise, it just makes the project, excuse me, makes the project me, oh, and adds character. No, absolutely. Otherwise, just frog it. That's why we have shirts that say just frog it. Just frog it. Bye, Kelly. Happy bananas. Thank you for joining, and thank you so much for all the gifted memberships. Hi, Clara. How are you doing? Is that a treble? I think so. What is join as you go? What is join as you go? Join as you go is like where you, if you're having to join pieces of something on the last row of whatever it is you're working on, you join it to the piece as you crochet it. Look up a tight join as you go. I had never heard of that method before, nor had I done it until I did the mini grannies, these ones, for this blanket. And this is what it looks like. That's another reason why, like you see the seams, that's another reason why I can't do just a regular join for these squares, because it has a specific look. The tight join as you go has a very specific look, and I want that look for my blanket. So I wouldn't be able to do it if I didn't do the join as you go. Robin, Sammy's nemesis. I mean, you're not wrong. I couldn't read patterns before. I can now. Before, I was just watching videos and mimicking what they did. Oh, I'm glad that you can read patterns now, Robin. That's so good. I need to like just quick link TL Yarncraft's video for reading patterns because it's so good. It's like really good. Because I really feel like that is definitely a necessity, a necessary tool for crocheters, because not everything is going to have a video tutorial, and you shouldn't limit yourself to what you can do or what you can make. I don't think this is right. Hold on. Just because it's not in a video. No, this isn't right. Oh, okay. I was like, I'm doing a lot of petals. That's fine. This is like a sunflower, and I will frog it and redo it later. This today. Maybe I need to put this pattern down today. What do you guys think? I haven't been able to join the lives because I've been babysitting. Oh no. Well, I'm glad that you're here today. This is also my nemesis for the day. That's okay. Just frog it. I did a Wednesday doll a while back. Bye, Jenny. Oh, cry or sleep for the day? Take a break? I'm thinking so. I'm thinking so. Because I missed a single crochet between all of these. But it happens. Yeah, I don't know how this pattern is. I'm gonna have to, oh, and she doesn't have a video for it. Yeah, she doesn't have a video for it. Oh my gosh, friends. I'm gonna watch this live back and just like laugh because I don't think I understand this. Thanks, I should have finished yesterday, but spent 4 hours at the hospital with my son. I was exhausted when I got home. Oh my goodness. I hope that he recovers quickly. Yep, step away from it and give your brain a chance to reset. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking so. I'm gonna finish this petal first. Let me finish this. Because then I can feel good about it. About putting it down. Because I actually want to work on my doodad blanket. So I think that this is a sign to work on my doodad blanket later, as opposed to the festival blanket. Because a lot has happened today with this blanket. So I think we do need to step away. We've talked about that too. How sometimes you just need to step away from a project. And then you can come back and you'll find your joy in it. I'm thinking so as I keep crocheting it. I step away all the time. Yeah, I think that's also why I have so many patterns in rotation. Is because it's like sometimes I get frustrated and I just need to move on to something else. Okay. Oh goodness. Sending all the good vibes, Trish. Okay, so tomorrow stitches. Tomorrow is stitches. So Alexis will be here. And Alexis has something really fun planned for us for tomorrow. So you definitely don't want to miss it. You guys gotta be there. And that will be at 2:30. Yeah, 2:30 Pacific time. And then don't forget to check out Riri's Exploration Crochet Last Week in Crochet. Don't forget to check that out. That is linked in the description. What else? I'm trying to remember all of our announcements. Oh, 20% off in the shop. So if you are looking to get your Not Stanley, get it now so that we can cheers each other. Make sure you send a picture when you get yours because I definitely would want to see. Yes, we're going to be crowning the Whip Queen tomorrow. So I'm wondering if I probably shouldn't start anything tonight. I was debating starting something tonight too. I really was. I was debating starting something tonight. But maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. I'll just work on my doodad blanket. That will actually bring me a lot of joy. That'll bring me a lot of joy, especially from the stuff coming from this pattern. The energy is coming off of this pattern. So yeah, we're gonna crown the Whip Queen tomorrow. So make sure that you are there. Be there or be granny squared. Grab your Not Stanleys, 20% off. My birthday's on Friday. Mine and Yarn Over Hook's birthday. It's Friday. I am turning 33 and Yarn Over Hook is turning 1. I'm so excited. It's like, I don't know where September went. I'm like, how did we already get here? Because I remember planning for the anniversary week and us like getting excited and stuff for it. But like, it got here fast. And the end of September got here fast. Yeah. So anywho, so definitely catch us tomorrow during the Stitches Live. I think that that's it. I'm going to put this down and then I might post a picture later. This looks way better. I'm going to post a picture later of it fixed. Yeah, because this is what it's supposed to look like. There we go. Much better. Yeah, much better. Mary Jo, oh my gosh. How are you doing? We haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Okay, I promise I'm going to stop. Let me get the poll. Before you start crocheting, do you read the entire pattern? 43 votes. 12% said always. Good for you guys. Good for you guys. 42% said sometimes it depends. And then 47% said, nope. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, Mary Jo, you're catching us at the end. You're gonna have to come tomorrow. Come hang out with me and Alexis. Thank you so much to Roman for gifting 5 memberships, Monique for the super chat, Kelly for gifting 2 memberships, Taylor for the super chat, and Monique for gifting a membership. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to all of our new members. Oh my gosh. I need to is there a members? So I can see y'all? Oh, I think I have to turn that on. I'll turn that on so I can see you guys. Chris, welcome. I'm trying to remember everybody who joined. There was a lot. There were a lot of you guys. So welcome to the new membership. Oh, I'm so glad you're feeling better, Mary Jo. It's so nice to see you. You'll have to watch this live from the beginning because it was a roller coaster and still is. It still is. Oh my gosh. I didn't until I caught you. It's a lesson I don't want to learn twice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. To our top fans, thank you so much, Monique. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Trish. And I think that's it. If you enjoyed the live, please hit that like button and notifications that you get notified when we are live next. And I think that's it. Yeah? One last cheers. You're gonna send me off. My gosh. I'm gonna finish this flower and I'll post a picture on Yarn Over Hook. And then we'll just go from there. We're starting this blanket over, it feels like. Cheers. Y'all have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. Crochet all day, friends. Crochet all day. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Bye, friends. Bye. Bye.